Hello and welcome to Thought for the Day. My name is Cliff and I'm a trustee at West Wickham and Shirley Baptist Church. When I last shared with you on the Thought for the Day a few weeks ago, I reminded us of God's message to Joshua as he took over the leadership from Moses. God said to him, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." More recently, I was drawn to a couple of verses in the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verses 18 and 19. Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. I am doing a new thing. Do you not perceive it? Wow, what a statement that was. Statement from God to the people of Israel. These are the people who wanted to go back to how things used to be. Things back to their old way of life. We are so much looking forward to going back to how things used to be. We are looking forward to going back to normal. But it's God saying to us as a church or to us as individuals, see, I'm doing a new thing. Sounds a bit scary. New things can be both exciting and scary at the same time. Just think about big things in your life. Changing schools, going to university, going to a new job, leaving home for the first time, buying a home, buying a new car, starting a family, all great, exciting things, but pretty scary at the same time. We move into doing and experiencing new things with a degree of apprehension, maybe hesitation, a little fearful perhaps. Well, on Christmas Day in 1939, just over 80 years ago, our nation was at war. And it had only just started. No one could think about how it was going to work out or how it was going to end. Well, the king was about to make a speech, the normal traditional speech that was made on Christmas Day each year. And King George VI, our present Queen's father, made his Christmas Day speech, and as he concluded, he read out a poem about stepping forward into the future, an uncertain future for the whole of the country. This is what he said. "And I said to the man who stood at the gate of the year, 'Give me a light that I may tread safely into the unknown.' And he replied, 'Go out into the darkness and put your hand in the hand of God.' So I went forth, and finding the hand of God, trod gladly into the night. And he led me towards the hills and the breaking of the day in the lone east." The nation, indeed the whole world, was gripped by something they had never experienced before, a situation not unlike that which we might find ourselves in today. As the king's speech concluded with the words, "He led me to the hills," I was reminded of what the psalmist wrote in Psalm 121. "I lift my eyes to the hills. From where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord." In the book of Isaiah we read, "This is what the Lord says. Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I'm doing a new thing." Moving forward out of lockdown into the new normal may well not feel like normal. In fact, it might seem pretty scary as we make our tentative steps to open our church, or as we start to socialise, as we go back to work or back to school. But whatever we are doing, wherever we are finding ourselves, we have something new. We are likely to be apprehensive. We're likely to be a little fearful as to what things are going to work out to be like. So the Lord said to Joshua all those years ago, "I will never leave you nor forsake you." As we make our nervous, tentative steps to try to do what we think we should be doing as we move forward, try to remember what the King said 80 years ago. Put your hand in the hand of God. And what does this mean, to put your hand in the hand of God? It means to trust God as we move forward, and to allow him to direct our footsteps and lead us forward into the future. As we all take steps to move into a new way of doing things in our lives, let us move forward hand in hand with God, leading and protecting us. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a good day wherever you are and whatever you're doing. May God bless you. Thank you.